All right, we'll get started in Supta Baddha Konasana. So for Supta Baddha Konasana, press the soles of your feet together to touch. Butterfly your knees out to the sides of your mat and then recline all the way down to your back. Then once you're down on your back, you can place your hands wherever is comfortable. You can rest them down on the ground with your palms up or palms down. You can place one hand over your heart, one over your belly. And wherever you're at, begin to draw your attention to your breath. Wherever you're at in your round of breath, take a nice loud exhale, sigh your air out. Now take a deep, full breath in, fill up your belly, fill up your chest. And another loud, open mouth exhale. Let your day go. Now take another deep breath in, just like that. Deep breath in, feel your belly rise, feel your chest expand. Now seal your lips at the top. Exhale back out your nose this time. Continue breathing here like this. A couple more rounds of breath on your own. Very mindful, deep inhales. And then match the length of your inhales and exhales. One more deep breath in, as deep as you can. Strong breath back out your nose. Place your hands on your outer thighs. Close your knees up together like a book. Keep the soles of your feet planted on the ground. Now lift your right foot up and place your right ankle over your left calf for a figure 4. You can keep your left foot on the ground since it's pretty early in class and just stay here, focus on this hip opening. If you want a little more, lift your left foot off the ground and grab for behind your left thigh. Place the soles of your feet back down onto the ground. Switch out your sides. Lift your left ankle over your right thigh. Again, you can stay right here in this figure 4. If you'd like a little more, lift your right foot off the ground. Grab for behind your right thigh. Pull your legs in toward your chest while you press your left knee out in front of you. Place the soles of your feet back down on the ground. Rock and roll the length of your spine. A few times, massaging your spine as you go. And then cross your ankles when you get enough momentum. Plant your palms, step back to a tabletop position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly down. Lift your gaze in front of you. Exhale, cat pose. Curl your spine up. Gaze between your thighs. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your belly. Expand your collarbones. Exhale, cat pose. Press the ground away. Pull your spine up. Return to a neutral tabletop. Gaze straight between your palms. Inhale, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Take a moment to settle into this position. Bend into one knee, bend into the next. Bring your attention to your hands. Spread your fingers wide. Press your big knuckles down. As you press your big knuckles down, spiral your triceps to the wall behind you, releasing your shoulders from your ears. With each exhale, see if you can compress your chest a little closer toward your thighs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet behind your wrist at about hip width distance or wider. Drape your torso over your thighs. Let your head hang heavy. Option to sway side to side. Grab for opposite elbows. to the ground. Toe heel your feet together to touch. And in a nice slow inhale, roll all the way up to stand, stacking one vertebrae on top of the next. As you get all the way to the top, extend your arms overhead. Interlace your fingers and release your pointer fingers and thumbs, creating a steeple grip overhead, pointing up toward the ceiling. Take a breath in. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Bump your hips to the left. Feel this nice stretch along your left rib cage. Inhale, reach your arms up to center. Exhale, side body stretch left. Bump your hips to the right. And point your fingers toward the left side of your space. Ground down to the outer edge of your right foot. Inhale, mountain pose, reach back up. Exhale, Samasthiti, drop your palms together at heart center. You can float your eyes closed or soften your gaze. Take a deep breath in. Deep exhale, back out your nose. Drop your arms down to your sides. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms up. Ground down through all corners of your feet and pull your kneecaps up to engage your quads and tuck your tailbone under. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward folds, dive down through heart center, hinge from your hips. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins or thighs. Shift your weight forward to the ball mounds of your feet and squeeze your belly button up to your spine to create a flat back. Take a breath in. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms, step your feet back, stack your shoulders over your wrists and your heels over your toes. Inhale, shift forward 2 inches. Exhale, low plank, lower down halfway. Keep your elbows pinned in toward your sides. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip to the tops of your toes. Pull your thighs up and straighten your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog, flip your feet, send your hips up and back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten your back. Exhale, forward fold, bend down. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms up. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands together at your heart. Drop your arms down. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, hinge all the way down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten out your spine. Exhale, high to low plank. You can always take these on your knees or hold high plank and skip them. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins or thighs. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Inhale, mountain pose, arms up overhead. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands together at heart center. Drop your arms down. Inhale, mountain, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, dive down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten your back. Exhale, high to low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, pull your thighs up. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips up and back. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Flex your right toes down to the ground and squeeze your right glute to lift your heel a little higher. Take one more breath in. Exhale, pull your knees in toward your nose, keeping your right leg up off of the ground. Pat your back, so press the ground away. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot between your palms. Now inhale, crescent lunge, hinge your torso up and reach your arms overhead. Breathe here. Bend down into your right knee, but keep your right knee over your right ankle. And then pull your left heel up off of the ground. Take one more breath in here. Exhale, yogic lunge. Drop your hands to your heart and lower your back knee almost down to the ground. You can lower it all the way down or keep it at a hover for a little more of a challenge. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Inhale, crescent lunge. Press gently back up off the ground. Exhale, warrior two. Spiral your back foot down. Keep your right knee bent and right toes pointed forward. Stretching your front knee to the outer edge of your front foot and gaze over your top hands. Now straighten your front leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. Bump your hips forward. Reach your right arm up and back. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach forward and then down. So your right arm can touch your right calf. Find as much space along your right side body as you can. So in this pose, your right leg and your left leg are both straight. Right toes point directly forward. Now keeping your right leg straight, inhale, reverse triangle again. Right arm reaches up and back. Exhale, high to low plank, cartwheel your arms down, step your right foot back and lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog, flip your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. Inhale, keep your left leg high, flex your left toes down, even weight between your hands. Now squeeze your left glute to lift your left foot a little higher. Exhale, knee to nose, pull your left knee in toward your nose. So curl your knee in and squeeze your core in really tight. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, hinge your torso directly up and reach your arms overhead. So you can bring a slight bend to your back knee and stack your back heel over your back toes and pull your right hip forward and left hip back to square your hips to the wall in front of you. Take a breath in. Exhale, yogic lunge, drop your hands to heart center, hover your right knee off the ground or lower it completely. Stay for a breath in. Squeeze your inner thighs together on the breath out. Inhale, crescent lunge, gently press back up. Exhale, warrior two, sprawl your back foot down, parallel your back foot with the short end of your mat. Energetically reach your arms in opposite directions and pull your right shoulder back over your right hip point. Now straighten your left leg. Inhale, reverse triangle. High five the back wall with your left hand and press your hips forward. Exhale, triangle pose. Reach your left arm forward and then down towards your left calf. Press your hips to the back of the room. You can gaze toward the side wall or up toward your top hand. Inhale, reverse triangle again. Press your hips forward. Left arm reaches up and back. Exhale, high to low plank. Cartwheel your palms down. Step your left foot back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Pull your thighs up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. So we'll flow through this sun B twice more, linking breath to movement. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl your knee in. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot between your palms. Inhale, crescent lunge, change your torso up. Exhale, yogic lunge, hands to your heart, hover your left knee off the ground. Inhale, crescent, press back up using the strength of your legs. Exhale, warrior two, spiral open. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your right leg, reach your right arm up and back. Exhale, triangle pose, keep your legs straight, hinge forward and then down. Inhale, reverse triangle, legs straight, hips forward, right arm up and back. Exhale, high to low plank, cartwheel your arms down, step your right leg back. Inhale, upward facing dog, shine your chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your hips back. Inhale, extend your left leg high. Exhale, left knee to nose, pull your knee in. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, gently reach your torso up and arms up. Exhale, yogic lunge, hover your right knee off of the ground. Inhale, crescent lunge, use your legs and glutes to press yourself up. Exhale, warrior two, spiral your back foot down. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your left leg, reach your left arm up and back. Exhale, triangle pose, press your hips back, reach your left arm forward and then down. Inhale, reverse triangle, left arm reaches up and back again. Exhale, high to low plank, cartwheel your arms down, step your left leg back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, keep your right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, curl your knee in. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, yogic lunge, hands to your heart, hover your left knee. Inhale, crescent, press back up. Exhale, warrior two, open your hips to the left. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your right leg, reach your right arm up and back. Exhale, triangle pose, hinge your torso forward and then down. Inhale, reverse triangle, use your core to lift yourself up and back. Exhale, high to low plank, cartwheel your arms down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left foot high. Exhale, knee to nose, curl in, squeeze your core in tight. Inhale, kick your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge, arms up overhead. Exhale, yogic lunge, hover your right knee off the ground, hands to your heart. Inhale, crescent lunge, reach up. Exhale, warrior two, spiral your hips open to the right. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten your left leg, reach your left palm back. Exhale, triangle pose, hinge your torso forward and then down. Inhale, reverse triangle, keep your left leg straight, left arm reaches up and back. Exhale, high to low plank, cartwheel your arms down, step your left leg back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out your nose. Drop down to your knees, touch your big toes together. Widen your knees out, sink your hips to your heels, and then lower your forehead down to the ground. Take a few breaths here in child's pose to re-regulate your breath. Continue breathing in and out through your nose. Count the length of your inhales and then match that for your exhales. Take one more deep breath in. Feel your belly press against your thighs. Nice slow breath back out. Your next inhale, press up to a tabletop position. So from this tabletop position, we'll start with leg extension. So we'll start on the right side. So take your right foot and extend it straight back behind you. So I'll move this way so you can see. Don't kick the fireplace. So your left leg, or your right leg rather, sorry, is extended straight back behind you. Flex your right toes down to the ground, and then squeeze your right glute to lift your heel just a little bit. So we'll start here, pull your right knee in, and now extend your right leg back. Squeeze your glute the entire time. Pull your right knee in, and extend your foot back. We'll do 3 more. Pull in, extend back, pull in, extend, squeeze your glute, pull your right knee in, extend back, and drop your right knee down. Now we'll take it to the left side. Kick your left foot back. Now keep your left foot here. Lift your heel up as high as you can, but keep your toes flexed toward the ground and your hips squared. Now from here, pull your left knee into center and extend your left leg back. Squeeze your left glute as tight as you can. Pull your left knee in, extend your left heel back, pull in, extend back, 2 more, pull your left knee in, extend your left foot back, lift your heel up a little higher, 1 more, pull your knee in, extend your foot back, now drop your left knee to center. We'll add in the arms this time, it's optional, you can just take the legs again or add in the arms. Send your right foot back. Reach your left arm out in front of you so your left palm faces the right side of the room. So you're gonna crunch your knee in and extend, you're gonna crunch your knee in and your elbow in at the same time. So ready, crunch your knee toward your elbow, squeeze everything in and cat your back. Now extend your arm and your leg. Crunch in. Now extend out. Crunch your knee and elbow in. Extend out. We'll take 1 more. Crunch your knee in. Keep really strong upper body. Extend your arm and leg out. Now drop your knee and your palm down to the ground. Taking it to the other side, extend your left leg and your right arm so your right palm faces the left side. Continue to squeeze your left glute as you extend your leg. So you'll pull your knee in toward your elbow. Squeeze in really, really tight. Then extend everything, arm up nice and high, thumb to the ceiling. Pull everything in, extend out, squeeze your left glute, pull your elbow and knee in, extend everything long, pull in, Extend long, one more, pull your knee in. Extend long, thumb up, heel up. Now drop everything down to the ground. Flip over onto your butt. We'll take 3 rounds of boat pose. So we've done boat pose before. You can keep your toes down and hands behind your thighs. You can parallel your shins, parallel your arms to the ground, or you can reach your legs, like extend your legs up like this. We'll do 3 rounds, so you can take whatever variation you want for all the rounds. All right, so set up for boat. If you're lifting up, lift up. We'll hold for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your ankles, take a breath. Now hinge your torso back, lift your feet. If you're doing so, we'll hold for 5, for 4, for 3, keep your chest lifted, 2, and 1. Cross your ankles, take a breath. Now last round, come back onto your sit bones. Here for 5, 4, it's okay if you're shaking, 3, keep your chest lifted, 2, and last one, cross your ankles. Step your legs back, lower all the way down to your belly. We'll take Sphinx pose really quick. So reach your arms out to an 11 in front of you, elbows underneath shoulders, spread your fingers wide. So yeah, press your elbows like more forward. Yeah, there you go. So your chest lifts up and then pull your hands toward your elbows and feel how that pulls your heart forward. It's a nice stretch on your front line, on your abs. One more breath in, and another breath out. Drop your chest down to the ground, place your palms underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes under and press yourself all the way up to a high plank. Stay here for a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. All right, good work, that was hard. All right, moving on. Inhale, keep your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot between your palms. Now load all of your weight into your right foot. Inhale, standing L. Press your left foot up off of the ground and tense your fingers on the floor. So from here, we'll take some Shiva squats. So for a Shiva squat, you drop your left knee behind your right knee and come into a little kind of squat. So you can watch me if you need. So pull your left knee behind your right knee, bend your right knee as you come down, and then extend your left leg back, straighten your right leg. Pull your left knee in, straighten, or your left, bend your right knee, extend your left leg, straighten your right knee. We'll take one more, pull your left knee in, and extend your left leg back. So now you can stay here and do some more of these. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you can place your hands together at your heart. You can continue with the Shiva squats if you'd like, or just keep your hands together at your heart. If your hands are at your heart and you want to move toward warrior 3, extend your arms out in front of you. So for warrior 3, your biceps frame your ears, stare down at the ground, squeeze your left glute to lift your left leg. A lot of glutes and leg work here. Wherever you're at, take one more breath in. And exhale, slowly come down to a forward fold. Drop your left foot down in line with your right foot. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten out your spine. Exhale, forward fold, release down. Inhale, mountain pose, reach your arms up. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands together at your heart. Inhale, one-legged mountain, reach your arms overhead, lift your right knee, so your right knee lifts this time. Exhale, figure 4, send your right ankle over your left thigh and sit your hips back, nice and deep back behind you for a nice little hip opening on the right side. It should feel pretty good here. Nice stretch. Stay for a breath in. Sink a little deeper on your breath out. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Reach your right knee up, arms overhead. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands together at your heart. Drop your arms down to your sides. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your palms, flow through whichever one you choose. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot between your palms. Now load all of your weight into your left foot. Inhale, standing L. Extend your right leg up and off of the ground, but keep your right toes flexed toward the earth. So tense your fingers on the ground, create a nice flat spine. We'll take Shiva squats on this side. So ready, bend your right knee behind your left and bend into your left knee. Now press yourself up, extend your right leg back. Bend your right knee and your left, pull in and extend back. We'll do one more. Left knee bends, right knee comes behind it. Extend your right leg long, straighten your left leg. You can stay here and work some more on Shiva squats. You can also place your hands together at your heart to just work on some balance. If your hands are at your heart, option to move to warrior 3 if you feel nice and balanced. Extending your arms straight out in front of you. Squeeze your core in nice and tight. Squeeze your right glute to lift your right leg a little higher off of the ground. Wherever you're at, one more breath in. And forward fold. On the release, step your right foot down to meet your left. Inhale, halfway lift, flatten out your back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands together at your heart. Inhale, one-legged mountain, reach your left knee up this time, arms overhead. Flex your left toes up toward your face, take a breath in. Exhale, figure 4, connect your left ankle on your right thigh and sit your hips back. So again, this should feel nice here, nice opening in your left hip. Keep your left toes flexed toward the wall in front of you. Stay for a breath in. Sink a little lower on your breath out. Inhale, one-legged mountain, return up to center. Exhale, Samasthiti, drop your left foot, hands together at your heart. Inhale, mountain pose, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold, hinge all the way down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your palms, flow through whichever variation of chaturanga you'd like. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Inhale, keep your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Draw your right knee toward your right wrist and plant your right shin on the ground. You can stay upright if this feels more comfortable for you. If you'd like to go all the way down to sleeping pigeon, send your torso down toward the ground and then ground your forehead on either your hands or your mat. Or if you have like a block or something like that, you can always use that as well. If you're down in sleeping pigeon, begin to pick your chest back up. Press your palms down into the ground. Tuck your back toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your right leg back to meet your left. Inhale, keep your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left. Plant your shin down on the ground. Left ankle toward your right wrist. It's okay if your leg's not totally parallel, as long as your left toes stay pointed in front of you. And your right leg is extended straight back behind you. Again, you can stay up if that's more comfortable here. You can also drop your torso down toward the ground and then ground your forehead on either the floor or your hands or block. You've hinged down, pick your chest back up, place your palms on the ground, tuck your back toes under, and exhale, downward facing dog. Press your left leg back to meet your right. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot between your palms. Inhale, crescent lunge, hinge your torso up. Exhale, warrior two, spiral your hips open. Now inhale, star pose, heels in, toes out, nice little chest expansion here. Try your T's up, arms out to a T. Point your toes directly toward the wall you're facing. Take a breath in. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. Hinge from your hips down to the ground. We'll be here for a couple breaths, so you can place your hands wherever you'd like, either on the floor, grabbing for your shins or your ankles. If your hands are down on the ground, reach them back out to a T. Now engage your core, squeeze your belly button in, and with a flat back, rise back up to stand. And exhale, warrior two, bend back into your right knee and gaze over your top hand. Stay here for a breath in. Exhale, high to low plank, curve your arms down, step your right foot back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step your left foot between your palms. Inhale, crescent lunge, torso up, arms overhead. Exhale, warrior two, back foot down, gaze over your right hand. Inhale, star pose, straighten both legs, heels in, toes out. Now drop your arms out to a T. Pivot your feet in line with the short ends of your mat. Option on this side to take a chest expansion, interlacing your hands in the small of your back. Or you can just take it normal if you don't want the chest expansion. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, wide leg forward fold with optional chest expansion. If your palms are interlaced, pull your wrists toward one another as best you can. This will deepen the stretch in your shoulders and your chest. If you have the chest expansion, slowly drop it back down. Extend your arms out to a T, squeeze your core in nice and tight, and on an inhale, rise back up to stand. Exhale, warrior two, point your left toes forward, bend into your left leg. Stay here for a deep breath in. Exhale, high to low plank, curl your arms down, flow through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, send your knees back. Inhale, shift forward to a high plank, and lower all the way down to your belly. Keep your palms planted on the ground by your low set of ribs. Untuck your toes, so press the tops of your feet down into the ground really hard. Inhale, baby cobra, gently lift your chest up. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Press the tops of your feet down, lift your chest a little higher. Exhale, slowly lower down, lower your left cheek down to the ground, arms by your sides. Relax your muscles here. Take a nice little mini shavasana on this side. Return your chin to center. This time, reach your arms out in front of you. We'll take like a little Superman locust here. So on an inhale, we'll all reach up. So your chest, your arms, and your legs will lift off the ground. So for this one, I want you to point your thumbs up toward the ceiling. So ready, inhale, locust, lift everything up, thumbs up. Pull your legs up and pull your toes together behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. You can keep your arms out or drop them down by your sides. Drop your opposite cheek down to the ground. Take a couple deep breaths in and out through your nose. Return your chin to center, press your palms into the ground. Press yourself up to standing on your knees. And then flip over onto your butt. We'll take a version of one leg seated forward fold. So we'll do this one where you hurdle your right leg. So you take your right foot and then take it over to your right side. And you come like onto the top of your right foot. Now, if your right sit bone comes super high off the ground, you can prop something underneath your right sit bone. If this hurts your knee, your right knee at all, don't do this. do Janushirasana, do the sole of your right foot on your left thigh. But if this feels fine to you, it's a nice stretch in your quad, you can do it this way. So take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, seated forward fold, hinge your torso forward, grab for whatever you can. Again, if your right leg is hurtled back and it's hurting your knee, just don't do this one. We'll inhale, rise back up. We'll switch out our sides. Extend your right leg straight out in front of you. And if you took like the hurdled leg on the other side, you can take it on this side. So if your left sit bone comes super high and you have something that you can like sit underneath, I guess you'd sit underneath your right sit bone. If this feels fine in your knee and everything, you can do it this way. If not, press the sole of your left foot on your inner right thigh. So wherever you're at, take a deep breath in, lengthen your spine up. Exhale, one leg seated forward fold, hinge forward, grab for whatever you can. You're reaching forward, just relax your shoulders. Avoid crunching your shoulders up toward your ears. Inhale, rise back up. Release from the pose and press the soles of your feet together to touch for Baddha Konasana. You can pull your heels as close toward your body or as far away from your body as you want. If this is enough of a stretch for you, just sitting upright, you can stay here. If you want to take it further, hinge forward. You can even use your elbows to kind of press your legs a little farther out. You have that mobility in your hips. Whatever you choose. If you hinge forward, option to drop the crown of your head and like curl your upper back. So you're dropping the crown of your head toward your toes. Inhale, rise back up, lower all the way down to your back. Pull your right knee up into your right armpit, squeeze your leg in. Exhale, supine twist, draw your right leg over to the left side of your body and tee out or goal post your arms. And both shoulder blades into the ground, option to drop your gaze over your right shoulder. Turn your legs to center, hug your left knee up into your left armpit and extend your right leg long. Inhale, squeeze your knee in. Exhale, supine twist, draw your left knee over to the right side and tee out or goal post your arms once again. Stack your hips, extend your right leg straight out in front of you. Option to drop your gaze over your left shoulder. Return your legs to center, hug your knees into your chest. Grab for the outer edges of your feet, stamp the soles of your feet on the ceiling, and then pull your knees down toward your side bodies for happy baby. If your tailbone comes up really high off the ground, grab for behind your thighs instead, and then pull your tailbone down toward the ground. So draw your knees in toward your chest, wrap your forearms around your shins, roll up into one tiny ball, compress every muscle to every bone, pull your forehead to your knees, take a breath in. Exhale, Shavasana, let your arms and legs go long. Find whatever position is comfortable here for you. Doesn't have to look like anything in particular. You can let your feet spread out wide, take up as much space as you want. Relax your toes, relax your legs, your hips. Release any tension from your abs. Relax your shoulders down. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax the muscles in your forehead. Just enjoy these few minutes of rest. You can stay here resting in Shavasana as long as you'd like. If you'd like to be guided out, begin to bring small movements to your fingers and your toes. Roll out your ankles and your wrists. Take a nice long body stretch, reach your arms up, point your toes. Try your knees into your chest and rock onto either your right or left side for fetal pose, using your bicep as a pillow. Press yourself up to a nice tall seat. Nice comfortable seat. You can place your hands on your knees in your lap at heart center. Either close your eyes or soften your gaze. We'll finish with a nice breath together. Exhale out any air in your lungs at the moment. Now take a deep, full breath in, fill up your belly, fill up your chest, and hold your breath in at the top. Open mouth, exhale, sigh your air out. Lift your thumbs up to your third eye center, the space between your eyebrows and your forehead. The light in me honors and sees the light in all of you. Bow forward. Namaste.
Namaste. It was a good class. It was hard.